I'm just undressing all of these sections of my thoughts. Thinking too hard, but I really wanna live. I can make this many songs, I'm a lady, yeah, I have to pay her, but she on me head. Oh, I'm staring better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overstating? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a soul in the middle. It's intoxicating, get way on your head like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, better to my lady. I just want a pleasure, check my catalog.
Pushing you on its way. You know the heart of the truth beneath the love and devotion. You know the heart and the lies in the truth they say. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa. Will you be sad on the corner if you wait for the rapture? I'd send you off. You know the look in your eyes, it really paints me the picture. The way you play the guitar, just like you're ringing a bell. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. So here's one for the dreamers, 'cause all the lovers have blown my mind. You said they'd never believe us, they've never been that way inclined. But out in the cold, when you're old, and you're living off the time you sold, but soon you'll see, there is no room for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the rumors are that they put love in the... I try to keep my space, but it's got...
Thanks for joining us for this NBA 2K action. We've got a contest featuring my player, and this is an interesting build, so let's see what we got. Tonight we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Golden State Warriors. Here we go, basketball fans. Joined by Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga welcoming you in. All eyes on my player tonight.
I'll definitely be tracking him, Blake. I'm excited to see where his game is. Each contest is a different environment, and each game presents new challenges. How you deal with those questions says a lot about your future.
Finally, we agree, Brian. But quite frankly, for anyone in the NBA, that is the challenge. Every game is different between team styles and the players you'll face. So how can you adjust? If things aren't going perfectly, how do you deal with failure? It's the best league in the world. Nothing comes easy. He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Well, guys, we are in the era of player empowerment. And how do you think that has affected the league?
Well, Blake, I think the most important part of player empowerment is player movement. Stars having the ability to not only leave a team if they're unhappy, but also choosing where they want to go. We've seen elite NBA players traded, signed with new teams all the time.
I think it's a great thing. And honestly, guys, I don't think we'll see a dominant run like the Warriors just went on for a while. Players want to play in new markets with different stars, different friends, and that makes it very difficult to keep a roster and stay on top. Typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
There's the lob to the hoop, and Williams slams it in.
What fantastic communication between teammates on the alley-oop.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
It was almost telepathic.
Telepathic, I think that's a good way to describe it. Both ends of that play were fantastic.
On offense, here are the Celtics. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Green outside. Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. My player. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Steph Curry high post. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time.
All right, Tim and Brian, what if your my player is a big playing with Steph Curry? What would you have to bring to the table?
Be good at watching threes go in. But seriously, Blake, Steph is a creative passer. So if you have a chance at an easy hoop, be ready. Curry can thread the needle.
Yeah, offensively, I would say work on your positioning. You want to get into good spots because a lot of teams will double Steph. So if you get the pass, you got to be ready to make a play. And then defensively, just cover up the rim as best as you can.
Good read from Tatum. Saw the defense had overcommitted and made them pay with the sweet dime.
Inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics.
Celtics ball.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Boston in the lead. Pass to Smart. On the wing, Jaylen Brown.
From the stripe.
Wiggins grabs the board.
From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Celtics.
Brown outside.
Over Thompson. And that one goes long.
Well, the defense got lucky right there. He's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
My player.
And another miss by Golden State. Tatum outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams slams it in.
As good as any passing big. Horford is a guy you can run offense through. Solid feed.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
He clearly doesn't like what's going on out there and wants to talk things over.
And how could he? Really had to take a timeout there and try to take away some of their momentum.
Yeah, they'll try anything.
Once again, give it up for your Warriors dance team.
The Warriors trailing. All right, let me ask you guys. You have a my player build as a big, and you're playing with all-star Klay Thompson. How's the fit?
To be blunt, and I know this is kind of like a non-answer, but you don't need to adjust your anything, really. Play your game. Thompson works with almost any team. He's a guy who doesn't want the spotlight or 100 shots per game. He just wants to play with guys who give their all.
It's the greatness of Klay Thompson, guys. The way he plays works with any type of big. But I would still say to move the ball and stay out of Klay's way because all he needs is a little bit of space and he can get you a whole lot of points.
And the Celtics call time here.
Time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors Dixie. Fans, one more time, let's hear it for your Warriors Dunk Team.
Tatum outside. And it's Tatum slamming it down.
Capable of some flat-out amazing slams. Tatum's eyes light up when he's got room to fly.
Curry with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Wiggins. Jacks up a three. The rebound by Williams. And that's a foul called on my player. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now here is Tatum. D right on him. Williams covered by my player.
Warriors foul. My player. Fourth personal foul. Team's fourth.
It's his first trip to the line.
For Boston, Robert Williams. Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Well, if you're a big man and have the honor of playing alongside Draymond Green, I'd imagine your job becomes a lot easier, right?
Well, the lob game instantly becomes a big factor, Blake. Time and time again, we've seen Draymond Green make beautiful passes for ferocious alley-oops.
Yeah, and defensively, guys, he is so disruptive. So as a fellow big, I would do whatever I could to contribute. Block shots, pick pockets, anything.
Now here is Tatum. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Tatum is a complete offensive player. He doesn't just hit jumpers, you know.
Curry with it. Covered by Smart. Pass to my player. Five on the clock. Back to Curry for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Outside Smart. Shoots from 14. And it's my player with the rebound. And so the first quarter in the books. The Celtics on top, leading by 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. So seeing my player get after it through 1, how's he looking out there?
You know, they tried to get him dialed up from range. It didn't work out, but don't expect them to go away from that.
Yeah, in today's game, you have to spread the defense out or your driving lanes are going to shrink to nothing. That's when it becomes just really hard to score.
Here's Horford. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. After 5 straight finals, the Warriors ended up with the worst record in a miserable 2019-2020 campaign. But what could Golden State use to get back into that championship contention?
Well, starters-wise, the Warriors are set in the backcourt with a hopefully healthy backcourt of Klay Thompson and former MVP Steph Curry. So to get playing time there, you need to be a star. But this is a roster that is void of quality wings. They could really use some help there.
Yeah, and in terms of Golden State's play style, I think the ideal skill set for a future Warrior is shooting and passing. Because we know Steve Kerr is a pass-first coach, so playing iso ball or playing greedy, that's not going to work if you're trying to crack a spot in this team's rotation.
The shot by Wiggins, no good. Boston leading. Brown outside. Tatum inside. He's covered by Wiggins.
A fundamentally sound player. Tatum is skilled at forcing the D to hit him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Boston, Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
During his rookie year in the 2018 playoffs, Jason Tatum was Boston's go-to guy in the Eastern Conference Finals going up against LeBron. A rare opportunity.
Timeout call the Warriors.
He's watching a lot of shots they normally make, rimming out, and it has to be frustrating. Maybe see if they can create some opportunities at the line.
That may be the answer for them, but you know, ultimately, I expect them to shoot their way out of this slump.
And Andrew Wiggins with the stop.
Finding the open guy, it might sound easy, but for a young big like my player, it can be a challenge.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. The move across the bay from Oakland to San Francisco did not go according to plan for Golden State. It was really just a lost year for the Warriors.
Yeah, I guess they can't make the finals every year, but seriously, what a frustrating season. Klay Thompson had that ACL injury suffered during the 2019 finals. He never got to play. Steph Curry with that hand injury early in the season, he barely played. Just about everything went wrong for the Warriors.
And the one silver lining in the Warriors situation, Tim, after those 5 straight finals and all those heavy playoff minutes that Steph and Klay were involved in, they got to rest. They got to recoup. And now, I think they're going to be even hungrier going into this season.
2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Pass to Thompson. Wiggins. And here's my player. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot clock at 6. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Celtics ball. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
On the wing, Marcus Smart. To the middle. Williams. And Williams slams it in.
It's so nice to have someone who can take charge like he has.
They've got to be feeling good about having the ball in his hands at that end of the floor right now.
Yeah, he's just been so smooth. That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the foul called on my player. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Second team foul.
Tatum. He's covered by Wiggins. Back to Smart. Brown. Over Thompson.
And Thompson takes his defense seriously, something that scouts questioned during the draft process. He's turned a perceived weakness into a strength.
And the ball out of play, the Celtics will have it. And so here is Boston. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Smart, Curry covering. Outside Smart. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State with the rebound. Pass to Thompson. My player with it. He's covered by Tatum. Shot's good by Curry.
Don't let his size fool you. Curry can get the job done inside, which then, in turn, opens things up for him on the perimeter.
And how about the rack attack on the mobile 1 drive?
Well, it's all about breaking the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Tatum. No luck on that one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for him.
And you like to see that kind of aggression on offense. My player refusing to let the defense dictate him.
He hits a second from the line. Timeout called the Celtics.
Nation. Time to make some noise and welcome out your Warriors Dixie.
And it's Boston's ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. From deep. Rebounded by the Warriors.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Not that far out, at least. He can work for a better shot than that. Trust me on that.
He's not playing in an empty gym.
2 points. That one goes in.
What I like about Tatum is he moves his feet well, he understands angles, and he plays more physical than advertised.
Now timeout called by Golden State.
He wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change some things up as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
Now here's my player. Stolen by Williams. Puts one up from 19. Yep, that goes.
Love the way Brown squares up in the mid-range, getting his feet under him before releasing the shot.
My player with it. He's picked up by Brown. And another miss by Golden State. And slam dunk by Brown.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt. Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Boston dictating the flow. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Down low. And Williams slams it in.
Oh, Maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
The Warriors on offense. Now here's my player. To stop the run. And another miss by Golden State. Tatum right side. From outside, off the mark. Pass to my player. Wiggins. My player from deep. And through one half that hasn't even been